lovelies, your lovelies. This isn't working. Oh, crap, I'm on the wrong one. Because, of course, I was prepared without being prepared. I'm great at that. One of these days, I'm going to load in, and I'm going to be 100% ready, and y'all are going to be shocked. Maybe. Anyways, we are back with some DnD. Yeah, I might be a little excited. So, we are back with the adventures of young Gino as he navigates life after a Azamar raid on his village that killed everybody, including his parents, at least as far as he knows. Now, Gino has been taken in by, do you remember who?
No, I don't remember.
His new father figure is Jairus, who has adopted him. And Jairus has a kobold servant named...
Not Biscuit.
I mean, you're on the right track. Fido. I am going to name one Biscuit next. No, not really. Might happen, might not. Who knows? Anyhoozle. So, Gino is now 8 years old. He's been hanging with Jairus and Fido, managing life, learning how to run a bakery, and doing his best to survive through continuing on. Also, I forgot introductions. I am here with my husband, Aegis, who plays Gino.
Genius?
Genius. Whatever. Say hi, Aegis.
Hello.
I was waiting for you to say hi, Aegis. You're such a snot sometimes. Anyhoozle.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hi, Aegis.
There you go. He spends forever being a turkey, so I get used to it. Anyhoozle.
We have a chicken.
We do have a chicken.
Still.
Yeah, it was going to be picked up at noon, but schedules didn't align, so we still have a chicken in our house. Inconveniently enough. But that's all right. We'll figure it out.
Oh, move that.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, y'all.
Whee!
Forgot to move my mic so that it picks up hubby's voice well enough. So, last we left Gino, he was in the midst of talking to a gripply artificer he saw at the inn. The artificer, pardon, has explained that he is crafting things. And Gino has started to show curiosity. Gino, what you gonna do?
Never last, I asked him what he was. He said he was an artificer.
Mm-hmm.
I was like crafting and stuff, but not crafting like normal stuff.
Not as commonly used items as most,
Dang it, little boy.
I believe was the exact phrasing.
Sweet. I was like, oh, I craft too. I show him like the bracelets and the necklace I've made with the wooden beads.
Okay, so you're telling him you craft too and showing him your beads.
Yes, I think that's where we left off last.
We did not get up to you showing off your awesome crafting, but I am all here for it.
I couldn't remember what we did last. Like, huh?
This is why you take notes. In all fairness, we are juggling a baby, so notes are hard to take.
He's sitting right here. He's not getting juggled. Did you know you're being good?
Do you want to be juggled later?
Yes.
He probably would. He'd have fun with that. So.
I forgot you don't like being on your back, you weirdo.
No.
Are you a turtle?
Anywhoozle.
Yes.
I'm sorry, I got distracted. So the artificer holds out a hand and may I? For the beads. And I just got my hand stolen by the baby. Okay.
Get her in, get her in, get her in.
May I help you?
No. Ouch!
Okay. Yep.
Potato. Oh.
So the artificer holds his hand out towards the bead and asks, "May I?" What do you do? Every time I stream. Every damn time I stream. Just burp.
Fake nibble.
What do you do?
I reach out I take one of my bracelets off and I just give it to him.
The artificer examines the bracelet, examines the beads for a very long time. Asks you what tools you use.
Oh. The whittling tools I have on me, I think is what we had. I can't remember what we discussed.
So you show him that you have legit whittling tools. Your parents must have encouraged your craft. You're quite skilled. Have you considered apprenticing for any of the crafters?
Oh, I thought about it, but they cost money, and I don't have money. And
Well,
I've been learning how to bakery. Learning how to bakery.
well, baking is a very useful craft, and it will give you a very good livelihood. However, if your parents can afford to apprentice you to a baker, there's a good chance they can afford to apprentice you to some other crafter.
Oh, no, I have one parent. His name is Jairus. My first parents are gone.
Oh, you've been adopted?
Yeah.
Oh, that makes things a little more complicated. Well, I will be in town for a while. If you would like to learn a little of the artificer trade, I can teach you a little bit within what time will allow. But you do have to get permission from your father.
Oh, okay. Wait, didn't I come here with him?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
But it doesn't mean the Gripply was paying attention. He's in his own little world and the little kid's touching his stuff now. He, instead of yelling, he's like, fascinating. Let's go take a kid and make more crafters in the world. No floor diving, please. So, but you did come with your father, so you could literally run up and ask him. But your father is in the middle of doing business, so it's up to you what you choose to do.
I look around and see where he's at and go, he's talking to somebody. I don't want to be rude.
Oh, your father's here?
Yeah. I point him out where he is.
You point him out. He's that way. He points in two directions. Oh, your father is the well, that definitely explains the apprenticeship for the baker. I didn't know he had a... Well, if you're adopted, that checks out. Well, that's fantastic. When he's done with his business, I'm sure he will come by to collect you again. In the meantime, would you like to know about the items I have on my table?
Can I?
So the Gripply proceeds to start explaining to you the different items he has. Some of the liquids that react with other liquids, or powders or whatever. The tools he has. He has a set of carving tools very similar to your own, but it's meant to carve into much stronger things than just wood. So they are capable of carving into both stone and metal.
Ooh.
And he shows you a handful of different things that he can do quickly, including crafting a few stone beads. He hands you one stone bead. It looks like a little brown tiger's eye stone bead.
Oh.
This is for you to keep.
Ooh. Pretty.
And at that time, your father walks up, your adoptive father, and goes, Gino, are you ready to go?
Oh, hi.
Hello? Did you... I'm sorry, sir. Is he bothering you? And the Ripley goes, no. Wow, everybody's got the same accent. I'm still struggling here, if you can hear the voice. So, the computing of accents, I promise it will get better when I can do more than one voice. I mean, I got the croaky frog voice, but this isn't the croaky frog voice I use for Ripley, so... Oh, no. He's doing just fine. I invited him and welcomed him. You guys say anything?
Oh, Joris. That's the name.
Yes.
Ripley Frog. I never got his name.
Did you not remember to politely introduce yourself?
Oh, no.
Well, why don't we fix that now?
Oh, hi. I, Gino.
Hi, Gino. I am... One moment, I gotta look that up. Aliro. I am Aliro.
Alero.
Yes.
I got distracted. I got pretty right.
Yes, you do.
I put it in my bag of other beads.
All right. Okay, so as you were saying, Gino?
Oh, Alira. He will teach me artificer stuff till he's here.
He is...
Till he's gone.
Oh, okay. Do you want to learn artificer stuff?
It's very interesting. Hi, Rocky.
All right. Well, I can make sure you have plenty of time to learn as much as possible while he's here. Aliro, what times would you like to apprenticeship with him? I mean, would you like to take the time to teach him? And your father and Lero start discussing the ins, the outs, and the sideways. There's... Yes, the ins, the outs, and the sideways, because there's always a sideways. And it's determined that while Aliro is in the area, he will start teaching you whatever he is willing to and comfortable with. And you are free to meet him at the inn every single day as soon as you finish your morning chores, but you have to be back by dinner and then do your lessons after dinner.
Yeah.
So Jar's after the arrangements and letting you know the arrangements, goes,
Oh, yeah.
grabs your hand and you guys start walking home together.
Bye-bye, Lyra.
Goodbye, Gino. I hope to see you tomorrow. And it is for every day you show up, he will teach you. Whoa, woo, you got this, big boy. So, as you're walking home, Jairus asks you, you're fascinated by artificing?
It's crafting.
That is true.
I mean,
You were trained to be a crafter for sure.
Yeah.
But you don't like just any crafting.
No.
Do you miss blacksmithing?
I didn't do much. All I did was I stoked fires. But yeah, again, it makes sense.
You were quite small, too small to be really expected to work in a forge. Well, I was supported as I am able to. When you get there tomorrow, I expect you to put all your effort into this. Aliro has notified me he will not charge due to your past and due to the misfortune of your situation. He will not charge any kind of apprenticeship fee. and instead looks forward to guiding you to be another crafter in this world. So you must give your all to learn everything he teaches you, okay?
Okay.
And tomorrow, ask him if there is a list of tools you need for this so that you can practice as well. And I will get them for you. They will be an early birthday present.
Ooh. So tomorrow, ask about tools, and then do my best.
Exactly. Very good, Gino. Very good. And he pats you on the head. He definitely has grown quite fond of you. And you head home and Fido meets you. Oh, back. Exciting?
Yes.
How?
Met Artificer Froggy guy. Name was Lyra. Lyra.
Aliro. He met an artificer, Gripply, named Aliro, who will be training him in the crafting skill of artificing. You be artificer?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, crafting. I like crafting.
Like beads.
Yeah. Beats.
Need more wood? The frog gave back your bracelet.
I was gonna say, did I get the bracelet back?
Yes, he gave it back. He inspected it thoroughly, but he did give it back to you.
You dropped your binky again. I'm about to drop my food.
You drop your binky, proceeds to drop eggs in lap. Yeah. Nobody saw nothing. Any hoozle wuddle. Yes, dearest. I don't tickle you. Okay. Okay. All right.
I want up, mommy. It's fun to walk, but I want up. It's gonna bite your belly.
It bites my face. So, you spend dinner talking to your family about your excitement to learn artificing. And you go to bed that night thinking of all the cool things you'll learn. Excited to learn the artificing. And for the first time in over 2 years, since your village was raided, you did not wake up screaming to a nightmare. So, you wake up in the morning, well rested, feeling great. I'm not walking you right now. He's very happy and excited. He wants to go walking, but he can't right now. Anywho's, you wake up well rested and excited.
Oh.
So, you do your morning chores, or more accurately, do you do your morning chores immediately?
Yes. I wake up, I eat breakfast, I do my morning chores.
Actually, there's a bunch of them you do before breakfast, and as soon as you're done with breakfast, Jarvis looks at you. Well, what are you waiting for? You have an appointment at the inn. What do you do?
Oh, I go. I'm in there with my stuff, and I go to the end.
You remember your stuff?
Yes.
Your woodworking tools?
Yep.
Gotcha. So you run to the inn, and as soon as you walk in, Jarvis is there waiting on you.
Jarvis?
I mean, Aliro. I know who I'm talking about. Does not know who she's talking about. Would like to clarify that. I have the dumb. Jarvis is waiting for you.
Again.
Aliro. Shut up. Aliro is waiting for you. And with Aliro waiting for you, as soon as you sit down, he launches into teaching you about a handful of the things he's got on him. All right, what do you do?
I'm here to learn, so there ain't much to do.
You say you learn, you listen?
Yes.
Okay. One moment.
You're fine. You're getting stuff up around. Was your OC that bad?
Yes. Here you go.
He's like, ooh, Blackie.
He likes those blocks. They're fun to chew on.
No.
So, you're sitting there, you're learning. Why is there 2 Genos on the map?
I only see one.
That's okay.
Unless there's another one that I couldn't see.
I deleted it. It's way out in left field. Right field.
Literally?
Yeah, pretty much. Alright. So, you take a break for lunch, and Jar's packed you a lunch to eat while you are there with extra so that you can share a fresh loaf of bread and a little bit of cheese with your new teacher. What do you do?
Hold on. Tongue got stuck. Wow, it just sunk down. Oh, it's smaller than the
They're
other one.
shorts.
Okay. Well, we take a break, right?
Yes.
Well, I proceed to pull out my packed lunch and go, oh, Alira. Alira. Alira.
Aliro.
Alira.
Think of a frog going, Aliro, Aliro, Aliro. Like those Mexican frogs that do that weird, cute, adorable, chirpy thing. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Bobby.
You must not do anything but love on me forever.
Hey, you want this? Jeez, me. Blocky.
He's got another tooth coming in for sure. Alright. So, now, what were you doing?
Well, I was taking a lunch out, and I was mentioning, I was asking Alira if he wanted to share in some bread and cheese.
Oh, I do not want to take from your lunch, my sweet.
Oh, it's extra.
Oh, your father packed... Oh, that was very sweet of him.
Yes, he did pack extra.
So, Aliro happily takes you up on the offer of some bread and cheese, and loves the food. And you guys go back to discussing things, and he's starting to craft a few things, like a simple geared mechanism that's going to be for a much larger project. And he's showing you how the gears interlock and how the bits go together and how to figure out how to make things work. Before you know it, it's dinner time. Time to head back home to your father.
Huh. Fun day. I gotta go and get supper.
Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it, and I cannot wait to see you tomorrow. I hope you have a good night, Gina.
You too. Alira. Yeah, Alira.
Aliro, correct. And what? You head home?
Yes.
Okay. As soon as you walk in the door, fuss. As soon as you walk in the door, Jar greets you. Did you have a good day, Gino? Yes. Come help me with dinner. And he puts you to work immediately, helping him with prepping some of the food and the like. Tell me, what did you learn?
I told him everything I learned today. Great.
That's quite a lot to remember. Fido. Yes? Get me a notebook and a charcoal, please?
I forgot to do something.
So he hands a notebook and a charcoal to you. This is for your lessons.
Fuck!
Make sure to jot down any and all notes you need to, so that you do not forget what is necessary. Sorry, give me a moment.
Foster baby time, foster baby. Oh.
You have no chill, my dude. Alright. Now, did you get that list of what is needed for your lessons?
No, I forgot.
Oh, Gino, that's very important. We want to get it as soon as possible so you may start practicing what you learn. But that's all right. Forgetting happens. Please try and remember tomorrow, okay?
Okay.
And he sits you down. Y'all eat dinner. Then you practice learning your common and your Suli and your draconic and your math and your basic reading and writing. And you go to bed. Roll a d20.
Roll a d20. Hey, look at 2.
And you again don't have a nightmare about the past times. You don't have horrible dreams that wake you up screaming. It's almost like it's starting to get better. It's starting to fade. And you wake up in the morning realizing that you've got something to look forward to. What do you do?
Chores.
Chores. Yes.
Chores and then breakfast.
So you do chores, and you get to breakfast, and you're sent on your merry way. And this pattern continues. And most nights, you no longer have nightmares. Most nights...
I do ask about the tools, though.
Huh?
I do ask.
You get the list of tools?
Yeah.
You get the list of tools and give it to Jairus, who goes out and gets the tools. And when you come home after the next day's lessons, they're sitting on the kitchen table waiting for you, as well as a little artificial tool belt.
Uh-oh.
I want to be sitting, but I also want to be eating, Mommy. Please help me figure out how to make physics work. Okay. Hold on. I have a fussy boy.
That wants to sit and eat instead of, laying down and eating. Getting too big for the Bobby. What are you doing, Bobby?
Are you done? Alright, sorry about that, my dearies.
Hydrate.
Oh, always. I got good old high quality Mountain Dew. Because radioactive guts sound like fun or something.
You are...
Mountain Dew is really bad for you, and that was a joke on the fact.
Oh.
Anywho's a waddle. So, time passes, and you actually get to be pretty good at artificing. And the artificer stays with you. Stays in this town for a good 6 months, which is much longer than most do. After a while, your father starts paying the inn tab for the artificer. So Jairus is covering Aliro's tab at the inn so that Aliro can continue to stick around and teach you. And since Aliro doesn't have to be in any set location, he hangs out as long as he can for you. And the day starts approaching when Aliro is going to be moving on because he's got somewhere he's got to be to get parts he needs to build whatever he's building. And you've helped, but you don't actually know the big thing he's building because it's the artificer's job to come up with the recipe, not just build what others create.
Mm-hmm.
And the last day comes, and you show up with your two. Do you want my shoe that bad? Here, you can have my shoe. I don't care. There you go.
Oh, you got new shoes. You can give them to him.
Yeah, would you give him my new shoes? I'd rather him not chew on my.
The ones you literally walking in all the time?
Yeah, because they're gross.
Oh.
Did Daddy hit you with a shoe?
He didn't cry about it, which is weird. What was that? It probably felt like a solid thump to the back. Huh. Bella, what are you doing? Hi.
There you go. Yeah. Nice, delicious shoe.
No. It's not on the floor. It's not yours.
There we go.
Ooh. No. No. Ooh. No.
You want to give him one? Get some of his teething crackers.
Yeah. Are they
Pantry.
Pantry. Pantry.
Left door has the round crackers available.
Hi, baby. No, you're not.
Bottom. Okay, those work. All right. So, you show up to the last lesson before Aliro is going to be heading out of town.
That is not food, Belle. That chicken is just having fun.
You know, it's a chicken. That's what chickens do. All right. What are you going to do?
Do I know it's his last day?
Yes. You've been informed. You know it's coming. This is going to be the last day. He's got to head out.
Okay. So we do chores, breakfast.
You're already
Bring
at
on
the
stuff.
inn.
Okay.
And good morning, Gino.
Morning, Alira.
So, today we're not going to do any lesson because I've got to leave pretty soon. However, I do have a gift for you.
Ooh.
And
Sad, but yeah.
I know. I've had a wonderful time teaching you all this time. It has been fantastic. You are a very good learner. You keep up your studies. I hope to see what you make in the future. And he hands you a book.
A book.
Yes.
A book. Book. Is it bigger than me?
It is not. It is a fairly large book for you and the Gripply. But that's mainly because y'all small.
Fair. I think keep on over.
Because there's nothing propping it up.
Oh, fair enough. Ta-da!
Yeah. Alright. So, the book, as you thumb through it, has a lot of information. It's an overview of everything you've learned, plus a lot of additional information. I wrote down everything I could think of that would help you in the future, and hopefully you will be able to reference it. Now, you can jot down a book written in Tripkey of artificer knowledge. And he has taught you passively how to read and write Tripkey in this 6 months that you were learning with him, because that's the language he primarily reads and writes. So that's the language you learned artificing in.
There you go. I spelled artificer wrong, but it is what it is.
Are we surprised?
No, because I can't spell it at all. If anybody's watched any of our freaking scribblets, no, we don't. I can't spell.
You also cannot draw a zebra.
They haven't seen that.
It's shown on a couple of them. Not often enough. I love when your zebra shows up.
I love when I get stuff I can't draw. I'm like, ah, shizzle.
Most of it. Oh, I mean, you're a very good drawer, and it is fabulous.
I can draw. People get the answer, so therefore they can draw.
Well, that's valid, as long as they can figure out the answer. Okay, stop getting distracted. Any hoozle.
Me distracted?
Perpetually.
What? What do I want?
Exactly. So, you are handed this book, and Jairus walks in with Fido as Aliro is getting ready to leave. Thank you very much. You have done me a great honor, teaching my son artificing so that he can follow the path he chooses growing up. I appreciate everything you have done for us. And the Gripply nods. He was a wonderful student to have. I appreciate getting the chance to teach him. And Fido walks up and hands a really pretty piece of wood to the artificer, as well as a couple chunks of very interesting stone. Do you want another one of these?
Want the snackies? Oh, snacky time?
I think you ran out of snacky.
Snacky, snacky. Oh, snacky.
I love watching him look at the snack. And the artificer looks it over and is like, oh, this is lovely. These are wonderful. Thank you. Fido goes, thank you, Help Gino. And the artificer nods his head. You're welcome. It was a pleasure to teach. And you guys all lovingly say, bye.
Bye now.
Yeah. As the artificer heads out to continue his journey for whatever he's doing with his life. Well, Gino, it looks like we're back to learning baking. However, I hope you continue your studies in artificing.
Yeah. It's gonna be a fun time. He got me a book.
Oh, that's lovely. What is it? A book of? And
Things he's taught me and stuff.
Jars holds his hand out to ask to look at the book. Do you hand it to him?
Yeah.
Jars looks. Oh, this is written in Tripkey?
Oh, yeah.
Do you know how to read Tripkey?
Yeah.
Oh, he told you. Oh, that is a very useful skill. And Jars hands it back. Well, this is definitely a treasure. Make sure to keep it. And you two walk home.
Walkie, 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 walkie. Ooh, stick.
Ooh, stick.
Ooh, stick. Ooh, rock.
I mean, that's pretty much what Fido does.
I mean, yeah. That's what 6-year-olds are.
You're 8 now.
That's how 12 years old, dude. Our own child does that.
That's valid. They don't really grow out of it.
No. Heck, you even do it sometimes.
If you say sometimes, it's only because you don't see it every time.
Yeah, usually I'm looking as well.
Valid. Alright. So, you guys continue life as usual. You help your father in the bakery. And you continue studying the book on artificing. And doing what you can to learn and grow. And before you know it, you're celebrating your 12th year. Now this is where it is common or customary to start thinking about your plans for the future. Is there a girl you like? Would you like to settle down in this town? What career have you been training for, and will you follow that into adulthood. So as you celebrate your 12th birthday with your father, who bought you a nice new wardrobe and some more tools for your artificing, the subject comes up. What are your plans as you go into adulthood, Gino? What do you want to make of yourself?
I want to craft stuff.
You want to craft stuff? Do you wish to follow the path of the artificer?
Okay, buddy. Okay. You want some more? Here you go.
You're right there.
I don't know. I've had this cough for like ever.
Ugh, right. Do you wish to follow the path of the artificer?
I would.
That will require you to move to the city, and I'm afraid we won't be able to go with you. However, Fido can travel, and I would love to send him with you so that he can help you on your travels and to guide you if you ever need questions answered and encouragement. Do you wish to go to the city?
Ooh, hi, buddy. Yeah. Oh, hold on. I got you. There you go. Is that better? Bless you, bud. I don't think I would because I'm a little too young for going there.
You gotta remember this is set in more of a medieval time. 12-year-olds were seen as young adults rather than children. You would be perfectly legit to be starting a business on your own if you have the capital.
I didn't know that, so.
Yes, we're going a medieval setting where at 12, girls were married off and boys were starting adulthood.
Okay.
Now, oftentimes boys were set up in apprenticeships, so while they were starting into adulthood, that didn't necessarily mean they were on their own in adulthood. Just that they were expected to start pretty much being an adult. And if there was a girl you liked, this would be when they would start seeing about pursuing a marriage for you and that kind of thing.
Okay. Then you'd be like, oh, if you would think it's a good idea for me to go to the city to start my artificing stuff, then yes, I would.
Well, then I shall start planning for that. I do not feel it is a wise decision to pursue a marriage at this time due to the nature of traveling. However, if you are interested, you can pick one or the other. Is there a girl you fancy?
No.
I don't think so. You didn't really interact with the other children of the village.
No, I stuck here and crafted and made all sorts of stuff.
Yes, you did. And he looks around at some of the amazing things you've invented, like an easy bellows that makes it easy for him to manage his fire with minimal physical effort, because he is getting on in years, and it's exhausting to run a fire day and night. Well, maybe not night, but day in. So,
Hi. Can I help you? What do you want?
as you get ready for bed for the night, you know that Jairus will look to start getting you prepared to travel to the city.
I appreciate you trying to share, but I don't want that snacky.
Now, the fox has been with you this whole time. And while Jairus has never necessarily acknowledged the fox, he hasn't quite unacknowledged it either. There's always food for the fox, and it's never been stepped on, kicked, or anything like that. It's just a thing that's been with you this whole
What's
time.
up, Bubby?
Aw, sweetness.
What's up?
He's got tooth coming in, I guarantee it. He's working on his third tooth.
He's got a snack here.
I know, but if I give him two, sometimes sometimes that settles the problem.
Oh, you got a crumb in my
So, yeah. So as you're sleeping, the nightmares come back.
Uh-oh, dropped it.
You've had them on and off, but for the most part, they've gone away for all these years. But you hear it in your dreams. The screams, the clashes, the ungodly sounds of battle. Roll a d20.
Okay. I felt. I was 4. Jesus Christ. Jimmy Pickett.
You hear it, and you start screaming. And you're screaming and screaming and stuck in this nightmare, this hellscape of the past you've already lived through. Roll a d20.
Okay. Another one. 13.
You jar yourself awake and realize that there's something different this time. Fido's not there with a warm glass of milk, and Jarvis isn't there patting your back. However, the fox is at your feet, nudging you with his nose, trying to wake you up. Roll another d20.
Okie dokie. 8.
You hear something, but you're not sure what you're hearing. You've still got panic overwhelming your system from the nightmare you just woke up from. What do you do?
I'm a potato.
So I am in a bed with the fox at my feet.
Mm-hmm. The fox is rather insistently nudging you.
I would sit up and look around. See if there's anything like that's necessarily needed for me to like wondering why the fox is nudging me so hard.
You don't see Jarvis. And you don't see Fido. And it is not a time of night when they would be awake.
Bye, Bobby. Alright. Oh! Did you break it open? Oh, no. Oh! Oh, well. Belle.
What you gonna do?
Okay. I'm gonna get out of bed and look and try to find out what's going on.
Roll a d20.
10.
You hear it. It wasn't isolated in your dreams. The sounds that brought back the nightmares were quite painfully a reality as you hear the clash of metal and the screams of those fighting and dying. Something is going on. What's she gonna do? I'm just here to traumatize your character.
Oh, I know. Well, if it sounds like the same as last time, go to like the nearest door and look around and see if there's anything nearby. Oh, Jesus Christ! And figure out a way out of here and see if I can figure out. Like, see if I can see
A path to escape.
yeah. It's okay, Bobby. I know.
Sweet boy, are you having a bad day?
He's gonna have more of those. It's okay. If he's got teeth coming in, he's gonna have a bad time. No, Mommy, I don't want that. Okay, you gave it to me. I'm gonna try and take it out. Ooh. Nom. Nom.
Give us a minute while we try and soothe the potato. Give me a sec. I'll see if nursing him will help alleviate.
Okay. Down. Up.
All right. All right. Ta. Oh, it's you can't ride in my little red wagon.
You can't ride in my little red wagon.
Front wheels rocking and the axles dragging. Pa.
He's like, oh, I saw it come out. I know. There.
That's
Daddy.
what I want, Daddy. What I want, Mama. You think you
Now.
can settle, my dear? All right. So, which door are you gonna look out of?
Ha! I'm gonna look out this one.
I should probably delete Jarvis
Because I know this way is closest to the
and Fido. I'm just moving them off the map because I don't want to deal with them.
to,
My God, every freaking time.
it's not my fault.
All right. Roll a perception check.
Go perception. I don't add nothing. It's a 10.
Oh, actually,
Do I start adding stuff or not? I can't remember.
you are able to add your stats now because you have become essentially sort of ish adult.
Okay.
So you get your stat blocks.
Alright, so that's 11 then.
You don't see anybody. And you don't notice any candlelight.
Oh, I would have grabbed my stuff, by the way.
You grabbed all your crafting items?
Belt
No
and
problem. You know exactly where it is. You put it on every morning. You're familiar with it.
everything. Aww.
Sweet boy.
Sweet boy.
All right.
Okay. I would start making my way out of town then. Because I know these sounds already.
All right. So make your way.
Okay.
Tell me what you're doing along the way. Come on. Pull up.
Well, I would say quickly but carefully at the same time.
One moment, please. Sorry about that, my dearies. So where do you skirt to?
Right. So I don't know if you can do that like carefully and quickly at the same time.
Yep. Where you go?
Between these two buildings.
That is actually a little alleyway that's not traversed much. Definitely going to give you lots of cover. And roll a d20 for a stealth check.
Oh, what's that? That's a 17.
All right. Yeah, you managed to sneak all the way to the end of the alleyway. Ignore Gino and Fido. I'm just not deleting them at this moment.
Oh, okay.
Oh, and the fox is with you.
I can't see them, so.
You can't see him?
No?
Did I disappear him?
I can see them not when you pull them on the map. I don't think I can see them when they're off the map.
Really?
Do it again. Yeah, I can't see past the edge of the map.
Hold on. You can see Fido, but not. Oh, cool. Okay, cool. That
So if it's off the
tells
map,
me
you can't.
I can hide things from you by putting them off the map. That is very convenient.
Or putting on a GM layer.
I'm not putting them on the GM layer, just taking them off the map.
Ooh. I know.
All right.
Truck! Truck, yeah! Go sit on a truck and scoot around. Like, walkie time, mommy. Oh, no. Hi, Daddy!
Here we go.
Oh, blockies.
All right.
I'll play with that.
Hopefully, little one is settled for a bit. Absolutely not, apparently. Cool. Glad we're clear on that.
What are you doing?
Oh. Just gonna try and feed the birds. And by birds, I mean the baby. Not the chicken. I forgot I have one. Alright. Yeah, that checks out. Fantastic. So back to. We've got. So you make it to the edge of the map. And you manage to sneak out of town. Roll one more perception / stealth combo.
So,
We're just gonna make it a +2 and
Okay.
combine. Ooh, never mind. You can roll one for each. Was that perception or stealth?
perception.
Okay. You don't see anyone.
That's, I can't remember. You're not playing this character enough. That's an 18 stealth.
All right. You don't see anything, but nothing also sees you. So you make it out of town. I'm gonna delete that.
Take me out
And
of town, let's go to the world map. Na 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 na.
yes, world map time.
World map.
And you, from the night before, since you and your dad were and Fido were talking about travels, you knew there was a map in your packed gear, and so you were able to nab that and know that you're gonna go to the city of Chimos. Hello. I'm just gonna walk on anything that's in your way.
Yeah.
I'm walking, Mama. I'ma get here. I don't care what it takes. So you make it to the city of Chimos. I mean, so you make it out of town and you know which direction to go to the city of Chimos.
Yes.
I'm sorry, I'm working on this here. Slightly distracted by a wee one.
What are you doing?
Alright, and then what?
You broke my tower.
You'll survive.
Not the
So-
tower.
And the fox is right at your ankles, holding on to you, hanging close to you. It's staying with you.
Okay.
What you gonna do next?
Well, hold on.
Yep.
Right. All right. Well, I would check the map. and see which direction to go to get to the town.
All right, roll survival.
Handsome. Alright, sorry, what? +1, okay. So, that. God.
You're reading the map upside down and you start heading in the wrong direction. But after a moment, you realize that's right back into town, and that's probably not where you want to go. You want to try again?
Yeah.
You're definitely discombobulated. The nightmare still is affecting you. The fact you have lost another father, most likely, you don't know for sure, but you know that you don't want to stick around to find out. And so you start heading. Thankfully, you know which way's east. And after a while, you come across a slight clearing in the woods, and the fox drags you into the clearing.
Oh, okay.
Do you go with the fox?
Yes.
All right. Fox gets you in the clearing. Indicates, like, stomps its foot in the middle of the clearing, indicating that it wants you to do something there.
What do you want?
Yeah. Oh, geez, I can't yip. Yip.
Yep.
You get a yip, because I just tried to yip and my voice does not want to do it.
Voice crack.
Hello, Mr. Clean. Welcome back.
Mr. Clean, Mr. Clean.
Yeah, he watched one of our other D&Ds.
Nice.
Tree of Life abbreviated. I love it. Alright. So, what do you do?
Well, I have to figure out what the fox wants.
Do you want to roll perception to see if you can understand the fox, or animal handling?
On your leg.
On my leg?
I'll roll this. I'm probably going to do whichever one is actually higher. So, you said animal handling or perception?
Perception. Sorry.
Well, they're both the same, I think. Yeah. So
Yeah.
That's a 9. 10.
10? You're pretty sure it wants you to set up some kind of camp.
Okay.
Roll a d10.
Okay. 10. 4.
So, you, in your pack, you guys just started discussing it, but, Jairus was prepared. He knew this day was likely going to come, so he had prepared himself
Him
and...
die.
Huh?
Another raid? Well,
No, not the raid. He knew you were going to eventually go to the city for your artificing. Not the raid.
I've seen this in foretold.
I've been foretold of this. No, anyway.
Oh, we're not kidding. Okay.
So, you had a little bit of a pack that he had started that you grabbed before heading out the door. You have your artificer tools. You have a map. You have a fire starting kit. You have a book. And you have a pouch with 5 gold pieces. Please note those things.
Bag.
You would like me to go over it again?
Fire starter kit.
Mm-hmm.
Book.
Yes, you do have your book of
And
artificial
5 gold.
information.
That was it.
You add your
Fire starter
artificer equipment.
Oh, I already. Equipment. What? Are you blaming? Oh. Got some. blocks, Blubby. You want the blocks? Come here, get the blocks. Oh, no, 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 no. Get the blocks. No, not issue. I'll get a leg. Go, nom, 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 nom. Blah, 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 blah.
He's encouraging the baby to eat me again.
Yes.
All right. So you have your artificer tools, a map, a bag, a
What the fuck does it do?
fire starter kit, and a book. And it looks like a empty journal for notes and stuff. But you haven't looked too closely at it yet. Okay.
Gosh, darn it. Alright.
So the fox is indicating in the middle. You do have a change of clothes in the pack as well. Sorry. Forgot about that. You and cords, my dude. Alright. So do you think you can figure out what the fox wants? What does the fox want?
To make the camp. Fire, 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 fire.
Oh my god. Perfect.
Well, I'm gonna make a campfire then.
Alright. So you make a campfire. And as you go to settle down for the night, because it is still in the dead of night, the fox walks a pace around you, counterclockwise, then a pace around you again, clockwise. It yips at 4 points each way. So it yips at 4 directions that are as if in corners. When it goes clockwise, and then it does it again when it goes counterclockwise, and then it sits down next to you on the ground.
Huh. Silly little fox. What are you doing?
Alright. What you gonna do? You got a campfire. You got a fox. You have a random book.
What you doing, Buggy? What do you got? He's got another cord.
Yeah.
And then a piece of paper as well. It's so interesting watching him explore.
Oh yeah, everything's fascinating to him. So, what you doing?
Well, it's the middle of the night. I didn't get enough sleep. Probably go to sleep.
You gonna go straight to sleep? Alright. Roll a d20.
I choose to roll a 20. I rolled a 12.
Alright. You hear it and wake up abruptly as the sound of people comes to your ears. You are near enough a path that they could see you. What you gonna do?
Is my fire out or is it still rolling?
It's banked. It's very low, but it is definitely still there and still producing light.
Well, I'm going to put the fire out then and basically find the closest hiding spot, like a bush or something.
You put the fire out, but the fox grabs your sleeve when you go to find a hiding spot.
Oh, okay. I will follow the fox.
Fox isn't moving. Just grabs your sleeve and stays sitting by what was the fire.
Oh. But there's people.
Fox just stares at you. It can't yip. It's got you. It's got the edge of your shirt in its mouth, so it can't yip. It just stares at you. What you gonna do?
It seems bound and turns to sitting at one spot. Like if I try to pull away, it sits right there.
Yeah, it's sitting there. It is definitely wanting to stay there.
Okay, I will stay with the fox then.
So you stay there, and you hear the sounds getting closer. You see them from where you're sitting. Oh, hold on. Don't move, kiddo. I got you.
I fell
He
again,
didn't do
Mommy.
nothing. He just was holding the back of your chair.
Yeah.
So, okay. There we go. Hey, you gotta warn people when you're hanging on the back of their chair, because if they move, you fall over. You good? All right.
This is how you play with blocks?
So, hello. Thank you for the follow, Lakon. Appreciate it. So, the fox is sitting there, and you see the bandits. Are you gonna do anything?
Okay, now I know it's a bandit.
You know these bandits. You recognize the lead bandit.
Ah! Okay, I'm going to try and go the opposite way then. If the fox is trying to resist it, I'm going to pull the fox with me.
So you try and move. The fox is holding you. It's trying to hold you in that spot. But in the kerfuffle, you are making noise, and the fox lets out yip, and tries to grab you again and yank you back down to sit next to your fire. And as he does that, the bandit, let me double check here. Yeah, the bandit hears you guys. He hears the kerfuffle, and he stares straight towards your guys' campfire. Straight toward the sound of your guys' noise. What you gonna do?
Not how.
Ooh!
Hi, Buggy. You got your snackies, huh? Do I... Okay, so I can see him.
Yep, you can see him clear as day. Well, clear as dawn.
But he's looking straight at us. Does he seem like he sees us?
Roll perception check.
Oh gosh, that's I think 10. Hold on. Yeah, 10.
He's looking as if he's trying to find the source of the sound. He's not. Oh, hello, Lycon. I'd love to support you and also be your loyal fan. If you want to join my Discord channel, I would love for you to do that. I have a Discord channel that is run by a friend of mine, where most of my stuff pops up. Hold on. Let me see if I can get the link for you.
Hi, Bunky. Hi.
I should have this by now, but I still don't have it saved anywhere. Here we go. Oh, sorry. Here is a link for you, sweetheart, to join the Discord group. And this is where I get my announcements. I have a couple other streamer friends that are on this group as well. So that you can interact and keep tabs of when I'm streaming.
And other streamers too.
And other streamers, yeah. There's some really cool ones. Art is the guy who created the group. He is super awesome. And then there's Raven, who's always fun, and Rhea, Ilaria. I probably pronounced that wrong again. I'm sorry if find out, Rhea. I didn't mean to pronounce your name wrong, but I'm bad at it. But yeah, check it out. Anyways, so he's
Happy llama, sad llama, mentally disturbed llama, super llama, drama llama, big
fat mama llama. Yes, I love llama. All right, so it's staring. The bandit leader is staring at you, but not at you. It's looking. He. It's not a it. It's a he. He is looking, but it doesn't seem that he's actually seeing you. It's almost like you're invisible. What's he gonna do?
Huh. Well, let's sit down next to the fox and go. We're invisible?
And the fox whispers out this super quiet yip. With a bit of a... It's almost scowling at you like, shut up! You get very strong, shut up vibes from it. So you sit there?
Yep, sit there quietly.
And you're just gonna wait for the bandit guy to vamoose?
To do whatever he does.
So he looks around. He's trying to figure out the source of that sound. But after a while, he gives up, determines must have been the wind. Yes, I have to do that.
I was gonna say that too.
And he and his group move on. But once again, you have been chased out of your home by a bandit who destroyed everything.
These darn bandits and they're freaking killing people and shit. Can't they do stuff like not kill?
Can't they do stuff like not kill?
Not kill.
But then they wouldn't be bandits.
Yes, they would. Those two bandits that don't do anything.
Like the pirates that don't do anything?
Exactly.
We are the bandits who don't do anything. Alright, welcome to the ADHD show. It is strong with this pair. Anyhoozle. So you hold and you wait, and eventually the bandit leader and his group move on.
Which way are they heading?
They are heading back towards the border. They are to the east and to the border of Azamar lands. What you gonna do?
Well, we are safe. Is it like, am I still tired or did I get to sleep?
Well, there isn't necessarily enough sleep when running for your life again. But at the same time, you are functional. You aren't exhausted. You can start your day.
Well, if they just left, I want to give them some time before I do anything.
Okay, so you're gonna wait out for them to not be able to circle back and get you.
Yes.
Sounds like a plan.
Just to make sure.
Just to be a little sure. So you wait a little bit, and after a while, the fox gets up and starts kicking dirt onto the campfire.
Ready to go?
Yep.
Okay. We shall head into town then.
So
into town we go.
Roll a map reading check. Survival.
Cool. Well, shizzle.
Oh yeah, you know exactly where you're going. Now that it's not dark, you're like, yeah, I got this. I practiced reading a map. I know where I'm going.
Where is survival actually? I want to see that. Oh, it's only a +1. Okay.
It's a nat 20. It doesn't matter what you get.
Eat a 21.
Yeah, fancy.
You know I don't stop until I get all my numbers together. Hernan is a good example of that. It's dead. I still have 2 more attacks.
Womp, womp. Anyhoozle. So, after a day of traveling, now you aren't experienced in traveling, but you can make it. You're getting there. You're getting close to Chimos. But it looks like you're going to have another day, maybe 2 of travel, depending on how well you can manage your time, the map, and the terrain you're having to cross.
I got your legs.
You do got slow legs. You ain't full grown yet. What was that?
I caught it.
You just trying to die on me?
I'm not dying. Not yet.
I didn't say you are dying. I said trying to die.
I don't try anything. There is no try. There's only do.
Yeah, fair. Anywhoozle.
So I don't try food. I do.
You are strange. So, are you going to make camp for the night, or are you going to travel through the night?
Make camp.
Okay. So as you start slowing down and looking for a camp, the fox yips and guides you in a direction. Do you follow?
Follow. Oh, yeah, it does.
You follow, and before long, you're at a really nice clearing with a little bit of a pond. Great place to camp. Some shelter from elements with the trees.
Elementals.
What you get? Not elementals, the elements.
Make campfire.
Okay? You make a campfire, and the fox goes over to the stream and dives in and comes out with a fish in its mouth.
Oh,
It hands it to you.
I cooked the fish for the fox.
Then it dives in as you're cooking the first fish and comes out with another fish
Mm.
and hands it to you.
Okay. Ow.
Do you cook this fish too?
Yep, I give the cooked fish to the fox as I grab the other fish to cook it. Well.
The fox looks at between the two fish and nudges the bigger one to you.
Wait, you want a different one? Oh, that's a different texture on it.
Yes.
Oh, look at that. Does it taste different?
Yes.
Nope, it don't taste different, Daddy.
Oh, it totes does. Texture alters flavor.
No.
It alters how the tongue perceives.
Yeah, yes.
It does. Anywhoozle.
I don't have sensitive tongue, so I don't know.
Anywhoozle. So you eat your fish. The fox eats their fish. It is a her fox.
Boop, 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 boop.
And
Ah,
do you settle for the night?
yes. Uh-oh.
Alright, after settling for the night, you start nodding off into sleep, and the fox is letting you use it as a pillow.
Fox fellow.
It's a very soft pillow. It seems to help you keep the nightmares at bay, which you are concerned that they will come back again, being as you just did it again.
Get it, Billy. Give me that.
So,
Give me that, Billy.
roll a d20. Perception check.
Oh no, I dropped it.
See if you notice anything in the night.
Perception, you say? Well, that's a 80-20. A dirty 20.
You're vaguely aware that something flew over. Something large flew overhead during the night.
Huh. Something big over yonder. Whack, what do I do?
Okay. You get up in the morning and you start traveling again?
Yeah.
I assume you put the fire out and do all the normal camping stuffs.
All the safety stuff? Yeah.
All the safety stuffs, yes.
So I won't come back to the burnt down forest.
Yeah, that would be very inconvenient.
That's it's not this character.
You have a character that would burn down my forest?
I
Please don't.
didn't use that character, trust me.
Alright.
Unstable freaking wizard.
So, roll survival again.
Okay. Well, that is another 1 for you. I'm not gonna add the numbers. It's a 1.
You can't read the map. You're stressed. You're exhausted. I mean, you did sleep all right, but you're still tired. And you can't read the map at all. And so you roll a d4.
Go drop. 3.
So you start heading whatever direction you think is the right way. And the fox follows, but seems a little confused. And you get around lunchtime. You're not sure if you're going the right way. Nothing looks right. It's very confusing. Alright, are you going to check the map or...
Yeah, I'm gonna check the map. If I know I'm going wrong way, I'll check the map earlier.
Okay.
This doesn't seem right. Where are you going?
Roll a d20.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah, you definitely got turned about. In the chaos and adrenaline from everything going on, you got turned around. So, you head north again. You did lose half a day of travel, but you're getting closer. And you start looking for a clearing to camp for the night again, correct?
Wow. Yes. Wow. Well,
What no? What's the matter?
I just suggested you. What's up?
Daddy, I am fussies.
Oh.
Are you going to look for camp or are you going to try and travel through the night?
Make camp because it's too dark for me to see at night.
You do have low light vision, but even with low light vision, if you're not familiar with traveling at night, it's not necessarily the safest thing to do. So, you stop, make camp. The fox guides you in another really nice camping spot. It hunts up a bunny this time and brings you a very nice fat rabbit.
What happened there?
What you gonna do with it?
Do I know how to skin a rabbit?
You would know some basic survival skills like skinning a rabbit. It wouldn't be a foreign concept to you.
I skin it and then cook the rabbit.
Okay? Once the rabbit's done cooking, the fox just kind of looks at you.
I give it part of the rabbit, like half of it.
The fox eats one of the leg quarters and nuzzles the rest back at you.
Okay.
And again, you bed down with your head resting against the side of the fox. And you go to sleep. Roll a perception check.
Emotional damage.
I mean, fair. Your poor character has been homeless and orphaned twice now. I'm almost feeling bad for the poor guy.
Perception?
Perception, yes.
15.
Again, there's something large that flies overhead at night.
Huh.
You're not sure what, but there is something large flying overhead at night.
Fuck, dude, don't do that. Don't do
Did
that.
he try and floor dive?
He's trying to flip over my leg.
Oh yeah, he does that.
He's like, hi, I found a new game.
Hi.
So I'll tell the terrified daddy.
Good, let me see if I can try and die. Yeah.
Look at this. Every time. Every time you look over here, he's like, no, I didn't do nothing.
I'm not doing it, mommy. I've been
Hi.
very good. I'm not trying to floor dive. Anyways, so you wake up in the morning and you're close. You know you're going to be in the city soon. Roll for map.
Roll for map.
Roll for mapping.
Roll for mapping. Okay.
Yep.
What are you doing?
You actually find a shorter path and make it to the city, not necessarily early, but a lot sooner than you expected.
I'm sorry,
It's
Bella.
dinner time, and you are in the city of. Hold on, create a page.
Dinner time.
It's about dinner time. It was not. You were expecting to come around nighttime. Instead, you're coming around dinner time. So you are coming a lot sooner than you anticipated.
That's what happens. You basically do that.
Switch to map layer.
You silly nut.
Adjust page to size. There we go.
Little shit.
You gave him something
I
tasty.
was holding it here. He went, ah.
Move party ribbon here. Give me a second.
Was that good? Oh, very pretty.
Alright, so we are in the city of Chimos. Place a marker.
Sumos.
And thank you, Mr. Valor, for providing some free maps for people. I grabbed one. You rock. Did you place a marker?
East side.
East side?
Yeah.
Oh, there he is. Oh, I'm on the map layer. No wonder I'm confused.
Blah, blah, blah.
Alright, you approach from down here.
Okay.
You see it?
Yep.
Alright.
Oh, these maps are from that person?
I'm sorry, what?
These maps are from the guys marked in the bottom left corner?
Yep, Mr. Valor, who sells maps and stuff on the marketplace, but he also had a forum that gave away a bunch of free ones to people starting out needing resources. So, great appreciation, Mr. Valor, to your free maps. Also, good work.
Oh.
They are awesome. So, you make it into the city, and the fox is sticking close to your legs.
No, stop it. You don't need that stuff. Oh.
Where are you going in the city? What are you looking for?
Well, probably looking for the end first.
All
It's
right.
close to nighttime.
You start looking for the inn. The city is bigger than anything you remember being in. You know that your parents moved out of the city when you were little, but it was when you were pretty darn little. So you don't really remember it, and it's overwhelming. There is so much going on. Do you stop and ask for help?
Yes.
All right.
Oh,
sweet boy.
Ow!
Is he pulling your beard again?
What? She's right there.
All right. Mama's gonna cuddle you. Give Mama a moment.
Hi.
Come here.
Oh. Contact! What do you do? Run!
All right. So, do you ask for directions?
Yes.
Okay. You ask for directions, and they guide you. It's gonna be, to the dilapidated fountain. Follow the north path. Oh, he needs a diaper change.
Oh, is that what you're fussing?
Yeah, that's why he's fussing. We need diaper change.
Well, there's a stripe. It's not. Is it not in the front?
What?
Is it not in the front? It's on his butt.
It's actually kind of been washed away.
Oh.
Yeah.
Whew.
I don't know why. Oops, sorry. But it does reach all the way around. But so you can see the stripes all the way. But you can see it's wet. And it's still, it didn't react right somehow.
Just
It's
help.
very yellow. Oh, I know why. That's okay. Okay, hold on, Snookity Bookities. I gotta clean you up. Put you in a dry. And diapers go on your face, right?
No, I gotta roll over, mommy. You gotta put it on backwards.
Oh, I gotta put it on. Do I put it on your shoulders? Okay, I promise. I know where diapers go. They go on my face. All right. Here we go. I'll be nice and clean and dry. Is everything good now? All right. Sorry about that. All right. So you are guided to go up to the dilapidated fountain. Take the north path. And whoops. Wrong thing here. Take a right. It's going to be the building with the blue roof.
Okay.
So go take that path.
Okay. That building.
Well, you notice you're in a back alley. That probably wasn't quite where they wanted you to go. But now you're not really sure.
They said take a right after the north. After north and right after the play mid.
Near the end. Do you try wandering around or do you try and find someone?
Find someone.
It's getting late and there's fewer and fewer people, but you managed to find a mother rushing home with her kid on her hip. And she goes, oh, follow the path further north. It's the next road. It's going to be the blue roofed building.
Oh, thank you.
Welcome. Have a good day.
This way. Huh? And this big ass building.
Yep. As you walk towards the building, you see the inn's lights on. You hear the bustling tavern room and all the noise that you expect to happen at an inn. Yes. Do you want down? I am on the floor barefoot. There's a block under your chair. There's one more missing too. Ah, here it is. And you walk in. What you gonna do? Well, I assume you walk in. Maybe you don't walk in. What you gonna do?
I walk in and I find the innkeeper.
Yes, what can I do for you? Well, what can I do for you? Don't just laugh there like a crazy person. Tell me what I can do for you.
How much for a room?
1 gold for a room for the night. It'll give you breakfast and dinner as well. Now you are a bit late for dinner because it took you a bit to find. Oh, did I step on your little tootsies?
How could I dare you?
I know, I'm very mean. I didn't mean to. Daddy, mommy mean she stepped on my finger.
On your finger? But I shouldn't step on all of them.
Daddy, mommy mean. Alright. So, you're a bit late for dinner, but there is some stew left over if you would like.
Yes.
You hand over a gold piece?
Yes, I do.
Mark it.
I will. Oh, I just refreshed the page.
Well, that works.
That's not how that works.
I mean, it is how it works when you do it. He's blowing raspberries on my leg. It's the cutest thing ever. Anywho,
that was fun. It's safe.
So cute. Anyways, so after you pay your gold piece, he sits you down, gives you an ale, gives you, mind you, ales are very, very weak drinks that are actually, in a way, to keep the water from going bad, historically speaking. So it wouldn't be an ale in the form of alcohol as much as just a light barley water to keep the water from spoiling. And a bowl of stew. And what you gotta do?
Eat and drink, and then afterwards I go to my room where that is.
One of his daughters guides you to your room for the night.
Bye.
And the fox follows you the whole time, silently. What you gonna do? Oh, and you got a hard crust of bread with your stew.
Hard crust.
Mm-hmm. A hard, crusty bread that's good for dipping in the stew. You soften it up with the stew and then you eat it.
Stew bread.
Stew bread, yes.
Stew bread, like a sourdough.
More like a bread that's definitely been old. You did good. That's okay.
He felt hard on his butt.
You did. It skilled him.
Yeah.
Right back to the raspberries on my leg.
Nope. Can't distract yourself that way. Like, no, wait, that's not distracting. I need huggies.
May I help you? So, he's debating. He's trying to bite me. I mean, you do you, boo. It's what mommies are here for, biting. Go bite daddy. No, I got you. I got you. It's okay, sweetness.
Mommy. Good job. Fussy baby, fussy baby.
You want to try holding him, see if he can soothe him for a minute?
Come here.
There we go. So I just need to switch off. Nope. Give us one moment while we deal with the fussy boo-boo. All right. Oh, we got him. Okay, cool. So, you hunker down for the night. You go to bed. The fox sleeps at the foot of your bed. Or the head, it just sleeps on the bed with you. It's like,
Oh, look at that. There's two of them.
All right, and roll a d20. Are you able to roll a d20? Bless you.
I was like, before I went to bed, I probably would read the book a little bit too.
You gonna read the book a little?
Study the artificial one, yeah.
The artificial one? Alright, you study the artificing one.
Yeah.
Now you are going to have to.
I rolled a 20 for what, perception? What, Gus?
No.
Just in general? Okay, cool. There
This
is
is
an
fine.
18.
You actually have no nightmares tonight. And you curled up with the fox and you sleep pretty well. In the morning you wake up and you come down to breakfast. Do you come down to breakfast?
Yes. Ow.
And it's a pretty simple fare, but definitely about what you expected at an inn. Then what you gonna do?
Ah. My neck. Yeah, Bobby.
What you gonna do?
Probably go down and ask the innkeeper if he knows. Oh shit. I'll go down to the Down to the first floor, find the innkeeper with her.
You're already on the first floor
Okay.
having breakfast in the tavern.
So, am I sitting with other people, or just there people around, or what?
There's other people around, other patrons from the inn, people from the village who don't cook for themselves, you know, whatever.
I would try and start a conversation with some of them and ask if they know, where the artificer, like, person would be. Since, you know, I thought they were... I believe you said that that's where the artificer was from, or...
No, the artificers tend to be in cities, or at least frequent them, because that's where they can get commissions. So, the crafters city block is 1 block over, and that is oftentimes where you can find most any of the non-obnoxious skilled trades. Politely saying the tanner ain't there because they smell bad, the forge ain't there because they're loud, and the woodworking ain't there because they're loud.
Fair enough.
Those tend to be on the edge of town. Butcher may not be there, but the butcher isn't a skilled crafting trade. This would be where the artisans are.
Okay.
The people who do more detailed and intricate works.
Oh, it's better. Like, I'm gonna chew on this more. Daddy, what is this? I'm gonna chew on this more. Don't. I don't think you should be chewing on that.
No, he's at risk of...
Cutting himself with it.
Yeah.
No, you can't have that.
Or give him a block. Ooh, here's your block. Alright, so what you gonna do?
I'm gonna do my best to get or to. There's some crafting square, I guess. Ugh.
Alright. Bamboozle.
Well, was I giving directions or not?
1 block over to the east.
Okay. I will thank them for the information, and I will make my way that way. Keeping an eye out to see if I can find any.
Okay.
Bloop. Alright.
So, you definitely see where the higher end crafters hawk their wares. There is the jeweler.
Oh.
There's the jeweler.
We can always call it right here, that way.
There's the jeweler. There's the artificer shop. There's the decorative woodworking and metalworking and stoneworking shops. A lot of the more complex crafters are here. And this is what we're going to call it for the night. Gino has found an artificer shop where hopefully he can find a way forward and how to figure out how to eke out surviving. Absolutely. Oh, thank you. I needed that. I'm so sorry. Have a wonderful night, a fantastic year, and definitely check us out. We have D&D again tomorrow night. It's going to be with my Chaos Gremlins, and yeah, it's going to be fun. So check it out. If you want to see another campaign being run on through Crystals of Truth with a different group. Geez, English is hard. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, whatever. Bye.